Welcome to this YouTube video about Tik Tok Brain. If you've used TikTok at all, you're aware that it's a platform unlike any other. It's simple to lose track of time and become engrossed in the material because to the endless scroll of short-form videos. But have you ever questioned why TikTok seems to be so addicting to you? Why is it possible to go through your For You page for hours on end without even noticing it? That's because Tik Tok Brain actually exists, and in this video, we'll examine what it is and how it functions. Do you remember when youngsters used to spend the entire day watching YouTube? These YouTube video, which used to be 15-second TikToks, now appear to be PBS documentaries. Many parents have told that because they find feature-length movies to be excruciatingly sluggish, their children are no longer able to sit through them. Others have seen their children having trouble concentrating on their assignments. Reading a book, forget about it. What is going on with children's brains? Carl Marsai, a psychiatrist at Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston, remarked that it is difficult to ignore growing trends in media consumption of all kinds, media multitasking, and prevalence of ADHD in young people without drawing the conclusion that there is a decline in their attention span. While a variety of variables could be to blame for a constant increase in instances, the relationship between diagnoses of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder and screen time is up for debate. Nonetheless, even parents whose children do not meet the criteria for that medical diagnosis claim that their children are more occupied. Recent studies indicate that watching short, quick movies makes it more difficult for kids to persist in tasks that don't provide instantaneous, continuous reward. One of the rare investigations on the effects of TikTok on the brain exclusively focused on Douyin, the Chinese version of TikTok produced by the same Chinese parent firm. ByteDance Limited. It was discovered that tailored videos, as opposed to general interest videos displayed to new viewers, cause the brain's reward centers to become more active. Chinese college students who watched customized videos had extremely active addiction-related brain regions, according to brain scans. It also discovered that some individuals had difficulty determining when to quit watching. According to experts at China's Zhejiang University, people with lower self-control abilities may find it more difficult to divert their attention from preferred visual stimulus. According to a Wall Street Journal investigation from last year, TikTok's algorithm learns what users enjoy based on how long they watch each video, and then recommends more of the same. According to TikTok, it is now working on ways to vary the videos that its algorithm suggests to users. A spokeswoman for TikTok said the business recently implemented several modifications intended to reduce excessive app usage. The company wants younger kids to acquire great digital habits early on. For instance, TikTok prohibits users between the ages of 13 and 15 from receiving push alerts after 9 p.m. TikTok also sends users reminders from time to take a break and go outside or have a food. Google has made a number of measures to assist limit its use, including turning off autoplay by default on accounts of persons under the age of 18. Youngsters have a hard time pulling away from films on YouTube as well. Kids use directed attention when they do tasks that demand sustained focus, including reading or working through math problems. The prefrontal cortex, the region of the brain in charge of impulse control and decision-making, is where this function begins. Directed attention is the capacity to prevent distractions, maintain focus, and make appropriate attentional shifts. According to Michael Manos, the clinical director of the Center for Attention and Learning at Cleveland Clinic Children's, it necessitates higher-order skills like planning and prioritizing. Because the prefrontal brain doesn't fully develop until the age of 25, children typically have more difficulty doing this and putting down their video game controllers. According to Dr. Manos, TikTok's constantly shifting environment doesn't call for continuous concentration. Kids' brains can struggle to adjust to non-digital activities where things move more slowly if they develop accustomed to constant change, according to the researcher. Users of TikTok can now upload movies that are up to 10 minutes long, an increase over the app's initial 60-second limit, and the previous maximum of 3 minutes. In the short-form snackable world, you're getting quick hit after quick hit, and as soon as it's over, you have to make a choice, said Mass General's Dr. Marsai, who wrote the new book Rewired, Protecting Your Brain in the Digital Age. The better the options, the more developed the prefrontal cortex is. When the brain anticipates receiving a reward, the neurotransmitter dopamine is released. A surge of dopamine feeds appetites for delightful things, such as a great meal, drugs, or amusing TikTok videos. TikTok is a dopamine machine, according to Dr. John Hudden, who also serves as the center's director for reading and literacy at Cincinnati Children's Hospital. Kids need to practice paying attention if you want them to pay attention. Ongoing research into the long-term effects of digital media on children's brain development is just getting started. The National Institutes of Health is supporting an investigation into the effects of various childhood experiences, from social media to smoking, on cognitive development that will follow almost 12,000 adolescents as they mature into adults. The researchers of the study are currently concentrating on how particular applications affect children's brain development. The results are still pending. Bonnie Nagel, a professor of psychiatry and behavioral neuroscience at Oregon Health and Science University, and one of the study's investigators, believes they will discover that processing rapid, rewarding content repeatedly alters or harms the brain's capacity to process slower, less rewarding information. The reality of the non-digital world and parental expectations are being bumped up against as media becomes faster and more stimulating. It's like we've made kids live in a candy store and then we tell them to ignore all that candy and eat a plate of vegetables, said James Williams, a tech ethicist and author of Stand Out of Our Light, Freedom and Resistance in the Attention Economy. We enjoy an unending stream of instant gratification, which is unprecedented in human history. Although it requires work, experts advise that parents and children can take steps to increase attention. Replace screen time with actual time. According to Johann Hari, author of Stolen Focus, Why You Can't Pay Attention, and How to Think Deeply Again, exercise and unstructured play are two of the finest ways to cultivate attention in children. The brain can be focused by allocating after-school and weekend time for activities like sports, play dates, family hikes, or excursions to the park. Mr. Hari claimed that lowering technology use while simultaneously increasing other activities, such as outdoor play, was more effective than depriving children of it. Cultivate self-control. According to Dr. Nagel, your child's brain won't naturally want to put down a device that is providing amusement. When you practice stopping, your brain's connections become stronger, making it easier for you to stop the next time. There are many ways to accomplish this, such as imposing time restrictions on screen sessions and establishing regular times throughout the day when technology isn't utilized, like at the dinner table. Utilize technology's own tools. TikTok offers a screen time management setting that lets users set a limit on how much time they spend using the app. With family pairing, which requires parents to create a TikTok account and link it to their teens, parents may now set screen time restrictions for their children. Parents can impose time restrictions on YouTube for younger children. For children using the standard YouTube app, parents can set up supervised accounts using Google Family Link to control screen time, send out reminders for breaks, and select content that is appropriate for their children's ages. Moreover, Apple and Android devices allow parents to explicitly set time limitations for particular apps. Ensure sound rest. Teenagers are having sleep problems. Phones and other electronic gadgets should not be used in the bedroom at night because getting enough sleep is necessary for concentration and focus. That concludes our investigation into the TikTok brain. We trust that you learned something from and appreciated this video. As we've seen, TikTok has transformed the way we consume and produce content, and its success is evidenced by the fact that it's so addictive. But it's equally critical to be aware of any potential drawbacks from using the platform excessively. Take a step back the next time you find yourself stuck in a TikTok spiral and think about how much time you're really spending on the app. Keep in mind that the world outside of TikTok is waiting for you to discover. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos on the newest trends and occurrences. Thank you for watching.